I took a tour in Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta during PSG and Bayern Munich game. In this video, I only had one goal: to see Dembele and to get my jersey signed by him.
This is going to be hard, but here is a drink. Cheers.
After we parked our car, listen to what my friend said about my videos.
Boy,
what?
You don't know you're not supposed to show yourself.
Why?
Why did you show yourself? Who cares about you?
Of what?
You're just supposed to hear your voice.
He was telling me not to show myself when I'm shooting a video about soccer. Oh yeah, and that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium we are about to enter. Let's go. At this point, you can't send any liquid substance, either water or anything, to the stadium. So I have to finish my water. Then make sure I put it in the bin. Then I continue my journey with only one purpose: to see Ousmane Dembele and make sure I get my jersey signed. And that was my only purpose. Yeah, and see my friends. But at this point, I became a bit sad because my friend is an Arsenal fan and he doesn't win any trophy. He's always sad. So I decided that once Ousmane Dembele get my jersey signed, I'm going to give it to my friend. At least he will be happy. It will be better than Arsenal not winning anything. All right, so we got to the entrance and we were about to check in. So at the gate, I was told to go back. It was a bit strange to me until they explained further. So this was the reason.
Even though I previously entered, I need to go back and drop this because it is not allowed.
Even though it was so tiring going back to where I parked the car to drop my tripod, it worth it because they were looking for our safety. So I dropped it and I came back to enter the stadium again. And this is where my mission of meeting Dembele continue. At the entrance, this is what happened. Since I had already scanned my ticket, I was not allowed to enter, but I have to explain myself before they finally recognized me, and now they opened the gate for me. I became scared. I thought they were not going to open it for me, but finally they did. And then, this is the big moment. We are about to enter the stadium. I was so in a rush to enter the stadium because I wanted to take advantage of the warm-up. Then I can give my jersey to him during the warm-up session for him to sign. So that was my target, to make sure he signed it before they even start playing the game. So I saw this Inter Miami fan wearing Messi jersey and I was like, what is Inter Miami fan looking at PSG and Bayern game? Now I have entered the stadium and I was busy stretching my neck to make sure I see the way to where I can easily get access to the players. So I saw the sign and I decided to follow that way. When I reach here, I realized that the players are already warming up and I'm like, let me be very fast so that I can get my jersey signed. And this is where I started walking so fast. There were a lot of people, so on the queue already, and I decided I'm not taking the lift. I'd rather go and take the stairs so that I can be very fast. It was exciting to watch. People were so happy and chilling. And here I got the unaware invite. Man, wherever you are, I appreciate your drink and I'm going to drink with you one day. I guess I don't blame myself I didn't see it because I was so in a hurry to meet Dembele and get my jersey signed.
Just like I told you, I needed to be fast, so I used the stairs instead. And here, I saw a very nice view. Look at it, a very nice view from outside. Since I wanted to get my jersey signed and surprise it with my friends, I left them at this point and I was walking on my own. Now, I have been shown a direction to where I can easily get access to the players. And at this point, the tour became so interesting. There were a lot of people that you can't even get a place to step. But I still managed because my goal was just one, to see Dembele and get my jersey signed by him. By the time I was able to get out of the crowd, the warm-up session, unfortunately, was already done. So my plan was I watched the first half, and after the first half, I will go and take my chance, get him sign my jersey before they begin the second half. Before the game kick-off, we had a 1-minute silence for Diogo Jota and his brother. May their soul rest in peace.
May they rest in peace.
Everyone was excited that the game kicked off. Now the halftime, I had an extra idea to get Hurricane jersey. Even though I needed Dembele to sign my jersey for me, I needed something extra.
I'm going to get a jersey from Hurricane.
Since I had 2 goals to get my jersey signed by Dembele and also to get Hurricane's jersey, somebody showed me where I can easily get access to the players. And then I followed this trend. As you can see, this place is VIP. Few people are allowed to enter this place, but somehow, I managed to get access to this place.
This is exactly where the players is going to pass. And this is where I'll take my opportunity. Let me just make sure I'm at the right place.
Little did I know, since here is Atlanta United Stadium, at this point, I saw where they have projected some of their key players on the screen and hanging the players' jerseys at the wall. This was so decorated and was so nice. And yes, the US is known for American football, and wow, that was a lot of champions decorated in one piece. Georgian High School Association. I love this. Wow, that is great. And this got me emotional. One voice. Well, one voice is exactly what the world needs. But I was disappointed because there was no way forward again. And I had my only plan. My only plan was to see Dembele and Hurricane after the game using the tunnel. And that was a great plan. And yes, I came in to celebrate PSG first goal. That was huge and that was a long shout. Everybody was excited and I was excited too. Now the game was almost done.
The game was done and I was so excited because I now get the chance to go to the field to meet Dembele to get my jersey signed and also probably see Hurricane. Knowing very well that players normally do autographs after every game, I headed downwards straight to the field to be able to meet Dembele to get my jersey signed.
So I saw where I can easily get access to the field, and then I decided to follow that path, go there, and then get my jersey signed by Dembele. At this point, I knew I was getting close. I can see the field from this point. So I was so hopeful to see Dembele finally. Oh God, and this took another turn again. At this point, I was told I cannot see him here. The only chance I have is to meet them at where they are going to take their team bus. So, since that was my only option, I headed straight to where they will take their team bus. This is my last chance to meet Dembele. And let's do it. I know I'm going to meet him. At this point, I was so tired. So my plan was to now see Dembele during the semi-finals. And I'm going to see you all in the semi-finals. Please subscribe.